Once upon a time, in a small town with whispering trees and a slow river, lived a woman named Maya. Maya was quiet. She didn't stand out. Her shoulders drooped like she carried heavy bags nobody could see. Life was tough for her, really tough. Her job at the bakery, gone. The owner shut it down to sell cookies online. Her tiny apartment, a mess. The roof leaked every night, like a sad song. Her best friend moved far away for a fancy job. Her car broke down last month and she couldn't fix it. Even her cat, Muffin, ran away to live with the neighbor. Maya felt small, weak, like a balloon losing air. But here's the thing. Maya didn't know she had a spark inside her, a tiny glow waiting to grow big. And that spark? It woke up on a rainy Tuesday. Maya was walking home from the store. She carried a bag with old cabbage and cheap soup. That's what you buy when you feel low. Then, oops, she tripped on a rock. The cabbage rolled away into the mud. She groaned and sat on the curb. "Even my food hates me," she said. Then she heard a scratchy laugh. She turned. An old woman sat on a wobbly bench. Her silver hair looked wild. Her eyes shone like stars. "Bad day?" the woman asked. Her voice was warm like a cozy fire. Maya nodded. She was too tired to say no. "I'm Agnes," the woman said. "Sit here, forget the cabbage." Maya didn't like strangers, but Agnes felt nice. So she sat. Agnes poked Maya's arm. "You look like you forgot you're strong," she said. Maya stared. "Strong? Me? I can't even keep my cat." Agnes smiled. She had a missing tooth. "Strength isn't about cats or jobs. It's in your heart." She tapped her chest. "Listen to this story." Maya leaned closer. She was curious. "Once," Agnes said, "there was a little bird, a sparrow. She lived in a cage. She had food and water, but she wasn't happy. The cage was safe, but it wasn't free. One day a storm came. The cage door broke open. The bird could fly away, but she didn't. She was scared. She stayed too long in that cage. She forgot her wings worked. Does that sound like you?" Maya squirmed. Yes, it did. Too much. "What happened next?" she asked. Agnes's eyes twinkled. "The wind pushed her out. She flapped. She fell. She hit a bush. But then she flew. Not perfect at first. Wobbly, then strong. She didn't know she could until she tried." Maya frowned. "I'm not a bird. I don't fly." "No," Agnes said, "but you have fire inside. Even when you feel wet and sad, life throws water on you, but fire doesn't give up easy. You just need to help it grow." Maya almost laughed. Grow it? How? She had no job, no car, no friend. But Agnes kept talking. "Start with something small. Tomorrow do one scary thing. Not huge, just a little step." The next day, Maya woke up. Agnes's words stuck with her. One scary thing? She looked at her leaky roof. Drip, drip, drip. She always waited for the landlord, but maybe she could try. She found a wrench in a drawer. She climbed a chair. She got wet. She dropped the wrench twice. But after a while, the dripping stopped. Quiet. She fixed it. That small win felt big, like a light turning on. The next day, she went to the bakery. She asked for her job back. The owner said no. She didn't cry. She said, "Okay, I'll make my own bread." And she did. She baked loaves. She knocked on doors. People liked her bread. Soon she had 5 customers, then 10, then more. Weeks passed. Maya stood taller. She smiled bigger. She wasn't just living. She was growing. One evening, as the sun melted into the horizon, Maya walked past that wobbly bench. Agnes was there. She winked. "See? I told you. Fire doesn't wait for anyone." So here's what Maya's story teaches us. Strength isn't about what you've lost. It's about what's already inside you, waiting to be found. Even when life feels like a storm, Even when everything falls apart, even when the world tells you that you can't, there's a fire inside you. All it needs is a spark. And that spark? It's already there.